Do you like money? If so, then like me and everyone else, you're going to need a job. But to get a job, you have to get employed. To get employed, it requires some skills and knowledge about interview etiquette. During this presentation, I'll go over some of the best interview etiquettes you can follow while being interviewed for employment. According to worldwide employment website Indeed.com, Indeed's editorial team published on December 6, 2022, if you can make a good impression upon a hiring manager during the interview, you increase your chances of being hired. Hi, I'm Chris Barker, and I've followed some of these good interview etiquettes, and there's no doubt in my mind that it's helped me to successfully gain employment. Today, I'd like to go over some of those good interview etiquettes with you. First, let's start by asking the question, what is good etiquette? Etiquette is the rules of conduct and behavior you're expected to follow. Good etiquette is acting, looking, and doing what we consider responsible and professional. Now that we know what good etiquette is, let's find out what some good job interview etiquette is to follow. According to an article from Resume.com on September 23, 2019, when conducting job interviews, employers often evaluate more than the interviewee's response to their questions. They form first impressions based upon the individual's dress, behavior, body language, and manners. Simply put, good job interview etiquette can only help you to gain employment. In the same article, Resume.com went on to say, job interview etiquette is key to making great first impressions on an employer. Interviewers will notice how you dress, how you greet them, what time you arrive, and how you conduct yourself. So you should try to look, act, and speak in a way that shows confidence and competence. What are some of those good job interview etiquettes? First, you should research the company and the job that you're going to interview for. Gain as much knowledge ahead of time before you actually start that interview. That way, when an interviewer asks you a question, you've already got some answers prepared. You won't be able to do it for all of it, but it helps you to be able to formulate some answers in your mind that will give you the best sellability. The next thing you should do is make sure you arrive on time. Plan on being 10 to 15 minutes early. Remember, if you're late for your interview, it could cost you that interview, which could cost you the job. Something else you should do is make sure you dress appropriately. Remember that research? One of the things you should try to look for in your research is how do they dress? What's the expectation? What's the company culture? In some places, you could accidentally overdress, but it's best to be overdressed than underdressed. Something else you should do is use good body language. Try to maintain good posture, and one of the hardest things to do is remember to smile. You should greet everyone you meet and be respectful. One of the ways you show that respect is you allow the interviewer to set the pace and you follow their lead. And one last thing, speak confidently. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Today, I've gone over some good interview etiquettes to follow. They're not the only ones, but the ones I gave you are considered some of the most important. Remember when I asked you, do you like money? Well, having a job puts money in your pocket. Following good interview etiquette is what helps you to get that job. Thank you very much.